Hey guys, it's Ebony Wilson bringing you the best marketing tips and strategies on how to grow your brand and influence with Facebook. In this video, I'm going to be sharing 5 tips on how to get noticed on Facebook in 2019. So Facebook and how to get noticed on the platform. If you're new to the space, you may be thinking, gosh, do I need a following in order to sell products online or sell my services online or market my work online? And how are people doing that nowadays? How are they doing it quickly? And what are the best strategies to just go about building my audience? Here is tip number 1. That very first word, stay passionate. You want to create content around something that you already like and that you already love, because this is going to enable you to stay consistent, right? It's going to enable you to stay fresh on that topic. And one of the things I've heard a lot of influencers say is that over time they feel that they have a lot of knowledge, but if the work is not something that they're passionate about, or if they've created a channel on stuff that they aren't really that passionate about, that what happens is they can end up burning out. And that is the last thing you want to do as a content creator, is burn out on the very content that you're creating. When you get tired of talking about the stuff that you are so passionate about, or that you claim to be so passionate about, it creates a sensation of not really wanting to do that work anymore. And so obviously if you're going to pick a topic, pick a topic that you are already passionate about, that you get excited about creating work around that topic every time you approach it. Tip number 2. Another thing that is hitting a lot of content creators is the issue of speed. So what is something that not only are you passionate about something that you're doing, but how quickly can you create that thing that you are passionate about? I know from experience that I'm used to, especially when working with making movies, I'm used to filming at a very rapid rate. Sometimes that means that it diminishes the quality of the film or of the product, and you don't want that. So it's being able to create quality content rapidly. Okay? It's being able to consistently put out videos or create any kind of content at all and being able to put it out rapidly. Tip number 3, be authentic. Be authentic. Okay? When you're talking about something, you want it to just be real. Okay? Not everything that we're finding in the content universe has to be scripted. And that's the beauty about living in this time now with this age of social media, is that people just want to interact and communicate with people who are real, right? Real and authentic, and just speak truthfully. So just be real, just be you whenever you approach creating content, and don't worry so much, I would say, about the presentation. Although presentation can be important, obviously you want to make sure that your videos are clear, or that your content is able to be communicated well enough that it can reach a large audience and that a large audience will understand. But ultimately, the people want to interact with you because they want to get to know you as a person. And that is one of the first things I would tell anybody, is that when you're creating stuff or creating content, especially if you're using yourself as the platform, just be you. Just be real. Tip number 4, honesty. You have to have what's called moral authority, which means I'm going to be honest. I'm going to tell you if I am advertising or if I am using something myself before I ever ask you or convince you or recommend to you that you should use it. If it's not something I'm not doing or I'm not using, then I'm not going to recommend it. Not to say that I won't take the advice from other people, but if you yourself are marketing in a position or putting your content out there in a position that others may potentially buy from you, then you need to have moral authority. You need to be marketing the things or advertising the things or speaking about the things that you actually use. Tip number 5, have consistency. So whenever we're creating content, what you want to do is probably start scheduling the types of content that you want to create, right? Start scheduling the posts that you want to make on Facebook. Start scheduling that time and sticking to it. I mean, guys, this is a lot of stuff. Making this video right now is a lot of work, and it's not like I have a super complex lighting setup around me or anything like that, but you know, it's basic knowledge. I have to know how to operate my camera. I have to know what content I'm going to be discussing on the camera, and I have to deliver that content, and then I have to take this footage and edit it, and then, you know, create a post about it, create the ad copy that goes with it if I decide to advertise or whatever the case may be. And, you know, there's a lot that's involved with creating video content. So, but you have to have that consistency. So I would set a goal. I would say, you know, I'm going to make, at least starting out, 1 video a week or 2 videos a week. Okay. And then maybe in between that, I'll schedule doing a live video or doing a short form copy video on my Facebook page, right? Because I want to be encouraging engagement with my audience. So I know, Ebony, for 2019, I'm going to consistently put out at least 1 video a week of me discussing and talking and communicating with my audience in a professional form. My goal this year, guys, I've set a goal, is to grow not only my YouTube channel, but my Facebook page. And so I'm literally going to be documenting and bringing people along, students, through my course on how to do this. So I'm keeping myself accountable. I'm keeping my students and my course accountable. We're all going to go into it this year with the mindset of growing in 2019 and doing it. Psst. Hey guys, real quick, if you're getting any value out of this video, go ahead and quickly just smash that like and subscribe button over to the left or to the right, wherever it is. You can do it. That brings me to surprise tip number 6. Guys, the most important thing I could ever sell as a content creator, as a film creator, as video creator, whatever title you want to use for it, guys, as a person who creates content, the number one thing I found was the number one brand I should be promoting is me. So that's tip number 6 that I'm going to leave with you guys today. Promote yourselves, okay? You are your best asset, just like I am. So use it. Have that moral authority. Be honest. Do it rapidly. Do it authentically. And do it honestly. And do it consistently. So guys, I would like to show you how I personally do this. And if you're interested in diving further into this content creation and knowing how to market your work and being consistent and being held accountable while doing it on Facebook and growing your brand, then I would love to work with you. Guys, I hope this video brought you a ton of value. We'll see you next time. So, question of the day. Guys, I want to know, what are the types of tips and strategies that you're going to use this year to market yourself on Facebook or any other social media platform that you are currently using? I want to know, what are your tips and strategies that you're going to use this year to do that? Or are you going to follow any of the tips that I mentioned in this training video today? Leave me a comment in the comment section below.